He said, let's get out of this town, drive out of the city, away from the crowd.
Hello, everyone! America's sweetheart is coming through, and Taylor Swift is with me. I hear something that you do that kind of frightens me a little bit. I'm going to give you a chance to clear it up. When you have spare time, you drive past your ex-boyfriend's houses. Why?
I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
I'm not like throwing eggs. It's
Right.
I'm just checking up on them.
I am Taylor Swift. I am dating blank.
Nobody. That's true, though. Like, you're looking at me like it's not.
I am Taylor Swift. I would like to be dating blank.
Nobody.
The last person I kissed was blank.
Like a 8-year-old kid in the audience last night.
That is gross. You are disgusting.
It was on the cheek.
You're scared of getting arrested.
I'm scared of getting framed.
Who would frame you and for what?
So many people would frame me. And they could frame you for any crime that you could go to jail for. And look at me, I wouldn't survive in jail.
My favorite color is blank.
Purple.
No, mine. I didn't say Taylor. So you can ask me anything you want. Ask me anything.
What's your favorite fish?
How dare you? I am out of here. I have style here, and I would just have questions. So midnight, you come and pick me up, no headlights, which I think is unsafe and not a good message to send. You have a lot of young people that like you, and midnight is very late, and I'm wondering what the intentions are on his part, on your part, to let a young man pick you up at midnight with no headlights, saying that. Long drive could end in burning flames or paradise, of course, because there's no headlights, and that is a possibility. But the fact that you don't know where you're going, there's Waze, there's Google Map, there's places you can go to find out where to go. Fate interview, I thought it was fake interview, so I don't have a question there now. Tell people what you were doing before I showed you how to become a cover girl.
Getting drunk with strangers at a bus station.
That's right. Talk about your time in prison.
I didn't go to prison.
Ellen makes me feel so happy. She makes me feel like we're blah, 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 blah. What are you doing? Why do you do stuff like that all the time?
You forgot scared. That was just one more adjective.
Like when I find that person that is right for me and he'll be wonderful. And when I look at that person, I'm not even going to be able to remember the boy who broke up with me over the phone in 25 seconds when I was 18.
No, you did not!
I'm at the end there and I'm singing, at which point I will say, Los Angeles, make some noise for Ellen DeGeneres.
Okay, I don't think that's good. Like, just bigger. Los Angeles, please give it up for my very special guest.
Los Angeles, please give it up for my very special guest.
Very special
My
guest.
very special guest.
My favorite person in the whole wide world.
My favorite person in the whole wide world.
I owe my career to her. Please give it up.
I owe my career to her.
Good.
My biological mother, Ellen DeGeneres.
How would you describe what it smells like to people? Because you created this whole thing, right?
There's all kinds of stuff in there. There's it's like it's got vanilla and amber and freesia, also notes of peach and also raspberry.
What happened to your voice just now? Does your boyfriend like the way it smells?
I don't have one. I keep telling you that.
Just trying.
Like, I just don't. Right. Like, it's not, like, if I didn't and I was like, I don't have a boyfriend, like, it'd be like, oh my God, like.
Let's talk about your fear of sea urchins.
Don't even sea urchins. If you knew what sea urchins were, you would be terrified.
Well, listen, they're just they're on rocks and they're spiny looking, and the poor things are just minding their own business.
No, they're not. They're not. That's the thing.
They're
like a grenade. They're like, they're sitting there waiting to completely injure you. You can't see a sea urchin's right there, and then you step on one, and then it has barbs and it goes into whatever it touches, and then you have to go to the emergency room and it has to be surgically removed. You could lose your foot, you could lose your hand, you could lose your hand trying to get it off of your foot.
They can puncture and injure you and cause swelling and redness.
Does that sound like stuff that you want?
But that's not what you just described losing your hand and your foot.
You could lose your hand and your foot from swelling and redness. It's a living thing that would be stuck in you like a knife.
It's not living. It's not going to happen to you, number one.
Yeah, because I don't want to go near clear water.
Yeah. Just murky water? In the air. Like that.
With this?
Yeah, that's great.
Being on Ellen's show is one of the best experiences
Chin down,
you
that's
can
not
have.
attractive. Chin down, you're a cover girl. Like that. Monotone like that. Being on the Ellen show is much...
Being on the Ellen show is one of the best experiences you can have.
Right.
It's some of the most fun I've had in my entire life.
Now laugh in a monotone way. Great. End with one big one.